So Kate's only just been told she's doing this, so thank you very much, Kate. And we're joined by Ben as well. So this is just a bit about fundraising. Some of the fundraising that's been done in the past and some of the stuff that's coming up as well, because we've got a couple of registrations. I've noticed your name's down on the 10 miles. You forgot.
I forgot about that.
You owe,
it's only October, so
you owe me a half marathon, so you're not getting away. So I guess first off, if we kick it off with Ben and to tell us a little bit more about your fundraising efforts and the incredible stuff that you've done.
Hello everyone, nice to meet you. I have written it down on my phone, so excuse me, I'm not used to talking to the public basically. So at the beginning of 2019, myself and my wife were given the news that our baby had trisomy 18. And week on week we were just given more and more bad news. And then in March we lost baby Unsworth. And I felt the best way for me to sort of channel my grief was to do stuff I loved. So that was running and playing golf, basically. So at the end of 2019, myself and Gracie's brother, we created the T18 Golf Day. And the interest we got was better than we ever imagined it was going to be. We thought we'd try and raise £3,000, and we raised £9,200 in our first golf day. And that was through auctions, and so many people were just unbelievably generous, giving out prizes and stuff. Around 120 people came, and it was amazing to be able to bring all the attention to them people who, a lot of them had no idea what T18 or T13 was, so we could explain not just our story but the whole thing behind it. So that was brilliant. Then 2021, I was lucky enough to run the London Marathon through Soft. I'd applied for places in the past and never got one, and I found the training fairly easy, which sounds ridiculous. But I found it easy because I knew why I was doing it. So all them finishing work and having to go out and run 20 miles, I knew the reason behind it was so important. It just drives you through. So that was amazing. And I managed to raise just under £3,000 doing that. And then 5 years later, from the first golf day, we were having people saying, "Oh, when are you doing the next one? When are you doing the next one?" So we basically ran the same playbook this 2024. Not expecting to get anywhere near the first total, but amazingly, with the gift aid, we raised £12,000 on that golf day. So, and the amazing thing was, I won it as well. So, that was pretty good. Having my son there to hand me the trophy was pretty special. So, there will be some stuff coming up in the future. I'm not sure how I'm going to sort of top raising that sort of money, but yeah. I've got a few things lined up, but we'll have to wait and see. So, thank you very much.
Yeah, and what an incredible effort, the amount that you've raised. And will you be joining us this year at the soft run, do you think?
Yeah, I probably will, yeah.
Okay.
Right, yeah, I'll probably be there.
It's the easiest way to sign people up to these is ask them in front of cameras, and then...
I think you need to ask my wife if she's going to do it.
Oh, you were deciding, weren't you, between a half or the full? No. Maybe the half, here we go. And registered, so Liam, you did one with me last year.
Yes.
Yeah, and it was his first... How many training sessions did you do before doing the half with me?
I did one training session. I thought it's going to be really good. To be fair, Sean dragged me through it, but I absolutely despised it. Not enjoyed it at all. But I'm doing it again. I said I wouldn't do it again, but Sean's made us do it, so yeah, it was hard, but worth it. I don't know how much money we made.
Yeah, it's good fun, and we're doing it again this year. So it's in York, and we thought this year we will try and do something that's a bit more involving of everyone, because everyone does all these different runs across the UK, which is great. But then it's really hard for us to be at any of those to say thank you or hello or just really recognise that. So York are doing on October 19th. There we go. I remembered the date. I'm growing as a person. And we've put out the registrations, and we'll be sharing these on social media as well. And you've got the option to do a half marathon or full marathon, and we'll get you signed up. We're designing a t-shirt as well, so we're going to get that sent out. We're going to get a group going as well, so we can share some inspiration and kind words to people like Liam do more than one run before doing it.
And don't, because I am doing it, don't worry about being slow, because I will be the slowest one.
Yeah, exactly. And it's something like you can do the half in 7.5 hours was like the max time for it. So you could do it quite slowly as well. And Kate, you're doing it.
yes. So may I just clarify? I was committed to do the last soft run with you and Sonia and Sue, but then I was pregnant with Joshua, so I didn't let soft down for no good reason. I had at the time, I think he would have been 2 months old, so I had a very good.
You did have a good
not
reason.
Going to London and running a half marathon, but I did promise that I would do the run that I'd committed to. So yes, and I thought it was a 10 mile.
It's a 10 mile, yeah.
10 mile.
But they advertise it's half.
Yeah,
so.
but that's a 16 kilometers, so that's 5 kilometers less than a half. If that helps swing anyone, it's not as far as a half marathon. So if anyone else is thinking about it, there's a little concession. It's not quite as far as a half marathon. I won't be doing the marathon, but love to come to York, see everyone, be involved in a day out with Soft team and the Soft other fundraisers. So I'm excited. I haven't forgotten about training. I've been doing a bit of training in the background, and looking forward to a weekend with everyone from Soft. And hopefully raise some money while we're doing it. We've done a few, as a family, we've done a few bits in the past. We've done a Sing for Soft, where we just, Nathan, our eldest son, and some of his friends did some Christmas carols, and didn't really sound very melodious, but it was fun to watch, and he liked feeling like he was, contributing and giving back. So just trying to think, we've done a few other fundraisers around Hannah's birthday, and those always seem to generate some nice donations, and it's just a way of remembering her. And actually, so looking forward to October anyway.
Really looking forward to
definitely.
Okay.
I enjoy doing a bit of running, and I'm looking forward to seeing everyone again and seeing people like Sue, because she's not here today, and I know that she would normally have been involved. So
Perfect. Yeah, I think we've got 5 registrations so far, and that's not including the. Oh no, you're on the list, so it's not including Ben yet. So that will take us up to 6, and maybe 7, maybe 7. So and it's a lovely run as well. I say a lovely run. I'm the kind of person who no run is lovely, but it's a really scenic run because you run through York and then you go out to the countryside, and then the people doing the full marathon overtake you, and you look at them and you go, I'm hurting and I've only been running for 5 miles and you're on like your 27th and going like a machine. How? It's just, so you then try to run a bit. Some people were doing it barefoot as well, which was, on costumes. When we did the London Landmarks half, there's a guy doing it with a washing machine on his back, and it was one of the hottest Sundays in October on record, and this guy's there with a washing machine on his back and just saying, how? So, Ben, have you got any tips for how do you get into that mindset? Maybe not the washing machine bit, but how do you get into the mindset for...
about that, I basically just, as long as I was enjoying it as much as I could, so I tried to take pace out of it. I literally just ran how I felt comfortable, because I think as soon as you try and run too fast, it becomes unenjoyable, and then you just sit at home like, I don't want to go for a run. I don't want to go for a run. So I think going out, enjoying it, trying to get out early, enjoy scenic runs as well. I think that helped. But just try and make it as enjoyable as you can, running with people as well, because they do get then towards, if you're doing the full marathon, when you're doing the long runs, they do get lonely and you start getting in your own head and it becomes difficult. So I think if you can get people around you as well, I think that definitely helps. So.
Perfect. Brilliant. And there's also a registration bit on this for children, not to do the run, because we're not, promoting child labour here for fundraising. That will not go down well in the press. But to get children to do some fundraising ideas. So if any of the children want to be involved in this, there's a bit there they can register so we can share what they're doing as well. Because one thing that's really hard for us is we know there's some amazing fundraisers out there in the community who will go off and they'll do this fundraising, and a lot of things due to GDPR is closed off from what we can access. So sometimes we can see someone's done some fundraising, but a box has been ticked and we're not allowed to get in contact with you to say thanks or see all the information, and it can be really difficult. So the idea of this is by bringing everyone together so we know who's doing what, and we can thank people for doing it, we can recognize it, we can share on Facebook, we can share all of the incredible stuff that's going on. And yes, we're not too sure how the children will get involved, but there's a bit there to register. So if anyone's got any ideas and what their children want to do, if they're doing a cake sale. We recently had a fundraiser, Alfie, who created some little magnetic bookmarks, and he took them into school and he was selling those, and he had a little stall as well. And it's just little things like that. Kids are really creative when you let them get going, sometimes too creative. So, just watch them. So that's our fundraising update. And, thank you to anybody out there who's either watching this back in videos or in the audience today who's done some fundraising for us. It helps us massively. It helps us to do things like this to keep everything we do, just keep on going. So we couldn't do it without you. And a massive thanks to you, Ben, as well, for your historic fundraising and for your upcoming fundraising.
Yeah,
and
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Exactly. And Kate and Liam, we'll see how it all goes. Yeah. Brilliant. So thank you very much. We're just going to move on now to the award ceremony. So yes, thank you.